Hallo.
Wie schön. Und hier hast du geschlafen?
Ja. Ja, wenig.
Ja, ich werde den Jogger jetzt mal ausfüttern. Den Besen bräuchten wir noch.
This is the JJSK1 by Cudeman. It's my go-to knife and I use it almost all the time in the forest. It was made in Spain and has an overall length of 235 millimeters. Its blade length is 118 millimeters and its blade thickness is 5.5 millimeters. It's a very good knife. The steel is Böhler N695, if that's important to you. And it has a weight of about 280 grams. You can get it with a Kydex or a leather sheath, but I got another sheath. So this is the sheath that I've got for it. It's just a cheap sheath, but works very good. And I didn't like the Kydex sheath because it's sort of up here and it's always kind of hurting, so I got this one. So the knife has micarta handles, which you can take off, and it also can be used for a bow drill. I've never used it before, and you need to get the right size, but theoretically you could use it. You can also lash it to wood and use it as a spear, and I think it's a very good knife. So I just tied off some paracord here, and then you can wrap it around. And like that you've got yourself a spear. Now I don't know if that's actually useful. It's just a fun thing to play with. Now would I recommend buying this as your first knife? No, I wouldn't, because this costs about 100 euros. It's not the best knife, it's the best knife I have, and I think it's a very good knife for what I use. But I definitely wouldn't recommend it for beginners. For beginners, as a lot of other people, I would recommend this knife here. It's a Mora knife. It's a very good knife, it's very durable, very cheap, and it's extremely sharp. So go buy yourselves one of these before you buy something like this. Now you can definitely use this thing here for carving. That's not a problem at all, but of course this is a bigger knife, so it's meant for uses like betoning or splitting wood. So I'm gonna show you what you can use this knife for. So let's get to betoning. No, you should never beton with a knife like that. And this is just not, it's not full tang, so the steel only goes to about here. So this can break off and it's just not meant for that. And personally, I'm not a big fan of betoning, but this knife is just made for it. And it's durable, it's full tang, and it's really made for a hard task like that. So you can definitely use it for that. Okay, so this knife comes with a ferro rod and it has a very sharp edge here, and actually the ferro rod is meant to be used here, but I always use it here because it's just easier. And this works very good. You can also use this here. This is actually meant for the thumb to have a better grip if you're carving, and you can use that as well. And this ferro rod is actually really good, and it comes with the knife. Now this knife also comes with this thing here, but actually I don't think that you can use it for anything, because the blade here is not sharp at all, the saw is not sharp, and who's gonna use a bottle opener if they want to survive? So this is just garbage, don't use it. So guys, this is my knife. It costs about 100 euros. If you want to buy it, I'll put a link in the description. There are also a lot of other good knives and better knives. And I really don't recommend buying it for your first knife. But if you like knives, and you're like me, then I'll put the link in the description. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.